Hey, what's going on, BZ? What's going on, man? So I decided to make a tutorial and a small gameplay video for you. I tweeted you on Twitter for that. So first of all, I'm going to run you through the changes that I've done and added. So I fixed the mouse acceleration issue. I fixed the resolution issue. Either way, I hope. I was only able to test it once and it worked for me. So I'd recommend you testing it yourself. Thirdly, I have balanced the game. I have got the widescreen patch in there for you and ready to go. Got the game patch ready to go. It's the GOG version. Everything's ready to go. Also got the HD textures done, completed, ready to go. Got the weapons, the skins, the models, everything HD ready to go. Have got I couldn't have time for shader implementation, so it doesn't really need it, I don't think. I got your DG Voodoo in here already set up, ready to go. You don't have to change anything. All you got to do is click an executable. Man, you're ready to go. Now, there's other things that I've changed in the source code. First is the flickering lighting and the lighting intensity and the max intensity of the lighting. So that's been increased. The particles have been increased. Particles also trail smoke as well. So also the shotgun, when you blast it, it actually has a long wide spread, like a particle for that as well. It's been added in from the source code. Two new detail levels have been added in. Called detail level from, you got low, medium, high. Then now you've got ultra or extreme. I've went through, made sure everything was set up in the. Also, I've went from 8-bit textures depth, or texture depth of 8-bit to texture depth of 32-bit. Also have been changed is. Also, all the tweaks in the CFG have been set up to where I can take almost the amount of juice of everything to make it look beautiful. The shell casings actually bounce a lot longer. If you shoot debris in source code change as well for this, the debris will actually bounce a little bit and actually last longer on the ground. Gore will actually last longer in the lifetime. So it will actually stay longer in the area. You'll have more chance of exploding enemies in the gore now as well. The lifetime also increased on that. Other than that, there's a few other things. The shadows have been increased as well, very gradually, but not that much. Let's see. Your amount of ammo has been increased, I think. I don't know if I enabled that or not, but okay. So that's just part of what I've done. So I ain't done any gameplay changes, just a few tweaks. So the first thing I want you to do is just you won't have this backup folder, but in your custom, you have the BTRE files. These are all the remastered files. This is the binary files to be compiled from the source code. These three have to be, everything has to stay the same, so don't touch anything. The only thing, if you want to touch something to mess around, you can use the audio.exe.c.cfg, but other than that, leave everything alone. You will screw it up, take my word for it. And this is your widescreen patch that I got from the wiki you linked me. So these are the two patches as well. This remaster binaries, it won't be in there, so I'll just go ahead and delete that. But either way, these two folders, all this has to stay the same. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're going to hit Blood 2. And just go to Customize. You can set your resolution first and then exit out and go back in for customization. I've already got mine set. Choose the RE, not the files first, just the RE first. That needs to be primary. The second needs to be files, then the widescreen patch, and then the widescreen NM patch after that. And then check always, and then launch. If you do this and you have that stupid glitch where that window, it'll go in a window, just redo this all over again. You should be able to just have to go through the customization. Your display should be the same. So, alright, so let's go ahead and load up. One more thing also, The res files in the main GOG version that was released to you, I have used a res program called WinRes, and I've put my compiled binaries also in those, so it actually affects the game 100%. So I'm going to show you a cool level here. Alright, so actually, let me load up a different one, sorry. Alright, here we go. Alright, so here's this level. So as you can see, details look a lot better now. Game does look a lot better. I don't know if the video does it justice or not, but as you can see, your gun actually makes this kind of long area here. See it? So that goes there. Bullet holes look a lot better too now. So let's go ahead and go down and just take a look at it here. You can see the lighting's been increased a little bit here. Alright, so the shotgun, as you can see, has that particle on the end of the barrel when you shoot it. Thought was really cool. I fixed the widescreen issue, so it's pretty smooth now. I will show you in the end of the video on how to edit this if you want to make it tuned to your own liking. Stay tuned to the end of the video for that. I'm using secondary fire mode, by the way, so, and I'm in God mode too, so. Alright, so as you can see, the models too, everything looks really good. You can go in here and get this guy. We can see the fours, and what I've done mainly is I've increased the enhanced the focus, enhanced the detail levels, and a little bit of sharpness to the textures. Just made them really nice. I didn't want to overdo anything, you know. I think you didn't want anything overdone anyway. So as you can see how it falls. Let me show you. See? I think that's pretty cool. So let's go on through a little bit. Show you a little bit of the level here. So here's this room. As you can see, walls look a lot better here as well. A little bit more detail coming out of them. Let's use the flare gun on this guy. So as you can see, the light is increased as well. So there's you a little bit of gameplay. Let me show you how to edit your mouse, and that will be the end of the video. So there's two places you have to do this. One is in this audio exec.cfg, and the other is in the defaults. So first thing is to go in here, and on your mouse sensitivity, if you can't find it, just go up here and search and hit find if you use this program. So it should be, yeah, here it is. So 5.119, that's what mine is set to. To leave the 0.19 alone, the reason why they have 4 zeros on the end is in the game. This is reference to 0.19 decimals. So this number at the front is always going to be the primary value from the 0.19% of the sensitivity. So only raise this number and leave the 4 zeros at the end. Don't ask why. That's how Liftech, designed their engine. So the more number you take higher or lower, the more increased the sensitivity, or the lower increased sensitivity will be. Go ahead and save what your work is, and come down here to defaults .cfg, and go all the way down here to the bottom. And there's two places. There's one right here. It's this one, and then it's axis 2. Set this, I've got it set to 4.5 on both. Remember, this is 0.5 decimals, so either raise the 4 or lower the 4 depending on if you want to move left and right, look up and down. This is look left and right, this is look up and down. So choose how fast you want those two values to be on the mouse input. For the scale of both of these range bindings, set the same thing. So if you set this to 3.5, then these both need to be 3.5 down here. So 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, and 3.5. So once you do that, just save, and you should have that mouse acceleration issue gone, and you should have the mouse really tuned up really nice. Reason why my mouse was kind of a little bit fast, but it was still kind of basic, it actually leveled out a lot of things. Plus my compiled source code actually allowed for the game to be a lot more smoother, and of course I done a little tweaks in the mouse CPP code in there, or code file you should say. It helps smooth out the mouse and kind of almost remove that annoying acceleration. So you just have to tweak with these values and kind of go with the flow. So anyway, thank you for watching, BZ. I know the video didn't prove any justice. You need to play this in game on your monitor, looking at it to be 100% satisfied. So I will go ahead and pack this thing up when I know I've pretty much done. I'll pack this thing up tonight, get it put on MediaFire, and give you a link tomorrow morning before I go to work. And that way, of course, I have night shift and in about 2 hours or so my time, so I should be home somewhere around 6:37 in the morning. But I'll go ahead and put the the link on Twitter, or private message you the link actually. That way I don't put it public, because I didn't necessarily make this for public use. But if you want to share it with people, you're welcome to do that. I'm not going to hold anybody against that. So thank you for watching, BZ, and dude, you have a great night. And also thank you so much for tuning into the entire video. It really did help me out a lot. Thank you so much. It made me very happy. I was excited to do this fix for you and build this thing for you. So either way, if you need any more requests, don't feel upset. Feel free to ask. And yeah, I'll see you in your stream, man. Thanks.